Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most played country hits in the USA as compiled by Mediabase for the week ending April 18th, 2026. Before I get started with this week's climb to number one, let's take a look back at last week's top three. Number three was Ain't a Bad Life by Thomas Rhett and Jordan Davis. Number two was Sleepless in a Hotel Room by Luke Combs. And the number one song last week was Time's Ticking by Justin Moore. Now, will time be ticking for Justin's time at number one, or will somebody else take over? Let's find out 39 hits from now. Here's the first of the 40 biggest hits, the first of two debuts. It's brand new from Chase Matthew, his fourth top 40 hit called Holding It Down. Holding steady at number 39, Stephen Wilson Jr. with Gary. Slipping one to number 38, here's Shane Prophet with Long Live Country. Heading the other way one spot, here's newcomer Zach John King, number 37, with Get the Drinkin'. And here's our second debut coming in at number 36. It's new from Luke Bryan called Country and She Knows It. With two debuts, we say goodbye to two droppers falling out this week, Into the Earth and Worth Your While. On with the countdown, here's Alexandra Kay up a notch to 35 with Straight for the Heart. At number 34, moving up one, Graylin James with Water at a Wedding. Up a notch to number 33, it's Kelsey Hart with Fireworks. Holding at number 32 for the third week, it's Dustin Lynch with Easy to Love. And for the third week at number 31, here's Lauren Elena and Chase Matthew with All My Exes. In his third week in the countdown, his seventh week in the countdown, he's up three notches to number 30, John Party with Boots Off. Slipping one to number 29 is Zach Top with South of Sanity. Up two to number 28 in his third week on the chart, it's Kane Brown with Woman. Holding at number 27 this week, John Morgan with Kid Myself. At number 26 again this week, it's Nate Smith and Tyler Hubbard in After Midnight. At number 25 for his second week, Low Cash with Wrong Hearts. And at number 24 again this week, George Burge and Luke Bryan with Ride, Ride, Ride. And here's the week's fastest climbing hit, up six notches to 23, Morgan Wallen with Don't We. At number 22, slipping a notch, Chris Young with Till the Last One Dies. And heading up two to number 21 is Hardy and Company with MacArthur. Holding at number 20 this week, here's Bailey Zimmerman and Chevy Silverado. Up three notches to 19 this fifth week on the chart, Jason Aldean and Don't Tell on Me. Up a notch to number 18, Vincent Mason with Wish You Well. Slipping back one to number 17, Corey Kent and Cole Wetzel with Rocky Mountain Low. At number 16, up a notch, Josh Rouse and Hate How You Look. At number 15, slipping back one, Morgan Wallen and Post Malone called I Ain't Coming Back. At number 14, moving up one, it's Megan Maroney and Beautiful Things. Just her fourth week on the chart, she's up five big spots to number 13, Ella Langley with Be Her. Here's last week's number one, falling to number 12. The song has been on the chart the longest at 45 weeks. Justin Moore and Time's Ticking. Just a step away from the top 10, moving up two to number 11, Chris Jansen with Me and a Beer. Right, the first of the 10 biggest belongs to Jordan Davis, climbing up two to number 10 with Turn This Truck Around. Dropping two spots to number 9 with their former number 1, it's Shabuzi and Jelly Roll with Amen. Up two spots to number 8, it's Tucker Wetmore with Brunette. Up two to number 7, it's Riley Green with Change My Mind. At number 6, up two spots, Cody Johnson with The Fall. Easing down a notch to number 5 with her former number 1, it's Ella Langley and Choosing Texas. At number 4, up two spots, is Luke Combs with Days Like These. At number 3, moving up two spots, Dylan Scott with What He'll Never Have. The song at number 2 for the second week belongs to Luke Combs again. Here's Sleepless in a Hotel Room. Well, the number one song in country music this week, taking 27 weeks to get here, and it becomes the 25th number one hit for Thomas Rhett. Also gives Jordan Davis his 10th number one. Their song is Ain't a Bad Life. Now is our countdown of the 40 most played country hits. I'm Chris. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.